Oh yeah, Roma, we're covering so much out here today, and tell me this isn't enough to fill those bellies, but I want to get right into the flavors and how we're going to be seasoning all this and just kind of pairing all of this today. I'm joined by Efren. He is the executive chef over here. How are you doing?
Very good. Good morning. How are you? Welcome to Kindling.
Yes. You're filling these bellies. Where do we begin on how we're getting these meats prepared?
Yep. So this one we just very simple. We just use salt and pepper. Old school, nothing fancy.
Okay, so really you're letting the meat speak for itself.
Yep. Salt and pepper.
And so I understand that everything here is locally sourced. Everything's fresh from local farms and everything. Why is that important to y'all here?
It is very important so we can try to support our local community when it's possible, obviously. But we always try to do that, and then at the same token, they can get paid immediately.
Yes.
They don't have to wait for 15 or a month or...
Locals helping locals. I love it. And so we have this all season. Obviously, you're well known for your wood-fired grill, and I understand that that's what we're going to be kind of utilizing today.
Yep.
So how does this work? How long are we wanting these pieces of meat to sit
So right
for?
here, the best way is to do a medium rare. Obviously, the bone-in will be better flavor.
Okay.
So you just let them in the grill for about 5 minutes, and then flip them up, mark them.
So if
let them be.
If someone's ordering a piece of meat, you said the bone-in actually lets there be more flavor?
Yeah, it is always better to get it in bone-in than it's like a straight flavor.
And then, so for our viewers at home, can you just tell us a little bit about just the menu out here and what people can expect as this is cooking?
So basically how we do here, we got a whole bunch of appetizers, which is like a tomato mozzarella, which is like I got like Italian and Mexican and French infused in one kitchen. So I am using French techniques in a Italian, let's say ossobuco, braised beef. We utilizing Texas whiskey, olive oil when it's possible, and then we make everything in-house. Nothing is pre-done.
Okay, everything's scratch made.
Everything is scratch made.
And then for our viewers at home, what are we going to be pairing this meat with? Because I see like some whole veggies going on over on this grill over here, and I'm seeing some whole potatoes.
So with this one, we are using rainbow carrots and potatoes, which is being cooked in beef tallow.
This really looks so whole and healthy.
Yep.
And so beef tallow, that's going to be adding a ton of flavor to those potatoes right there.
Basically, they taste like meat.
Okay. And is that a risotto that I see on the end over there?
That one will be next. It will be for lobster risotto. And that base is vegan, so for people that doesn't like butter or cannot eat butter or cheese, we can prepare something with that risotto vegan.
Okay, that all sounds so tasty. Now bringing it kind of back over to our meat that's cooking over here.
So right now,
what are you looking for? Are you looking for a char on the outside?
I'm looking for char on the outside and juicy.
And so you just want kind of that coloring that we're seeing right there?
You just let it be. Obviously, we cut them a 1 pound thickness, so which is enough for two. If you want to bring your spouse, your boyfriend, your girlfriend,
okay.
One will be, and if you just get a couple appetizers, you will be set.
And I will say there are definitely the romantic vibes out here, because this is actually a house out in Cibolo that's been restored. So y'all, I feel like we're just trying to kind of create the perfect date night out here.
I want to say that this house was built in 1911, I think, or 1908. So it's been many years, many stories. We opened in 2018, and we've been open since then. And we've been having some very good, steady business.
Well, I'm super excited to finish all of this up over here, but I know that we're going to be checking in a little bit later to talk all things seafood. But Roma, we're going to have to look forward to that, because that's coming up later in the show.
Oh, girl, that display already looks amazing.
This rare.
Yum. They're going to keep grilling and chilling over there.